All right, so what we're working on at the moment is this shape, isometric shape number 2. I'll be naming it shape number 2 in Fusion. What do you need to know? Material, high density black rubber. Interesting. The last one we did not match on material density. Let's see what happens this time. This says 0.042 pounds per cubic inch. We'll see what happens. Grid spacing, 1/4 inch, good to know. And this is our shape. Now, for those of you following along at home, I'm going to have a piece of paper in front of me, and let's see if what happens when I share my screen. So I'm going to go back to my meet here. Let's see. Present my entire screen. Am I going to get it? Nope. Okay. Let's do this. Share. All right. So we're going to take a look at Fusion, and we're going to do a new project. So I'm up here in File, New Design. I got a blank screen. All right, this is good. First thing I want to do is make a sketch. This is what yours should look like. I know some people's don't, and I don't know why, but when I look at this, I want to start working right here. All right, this is my space to work. Let's take a look at what our piece looks like. Like I said, for those of you counting at home, along that bottom edge, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So what does that look like? I am here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 along the bottom. This is too wide, but if I follow it up, all right, it looks like it's 1.5, and geez, 1 block there. It's a little bit weird. Got to figure that out. Looks like 1 there. So I'd say 3 wide, or is that 1.5 or 2.5? We got some work to figure this out. So where does that leave us? This block looks like it's also split in half, doesn't it? So 1, 2.5.
Wouldn't it be easier to do like one long rectangle and then just add another big
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. I do know this is 8 by 2.
So like you make a big 8 by 2 to start out and then add that on top.
Yeah, I like that. Let's try it. I'm gonna go back to Fusion. I'm gonna just cheat and go right to rectangle, lock on, drop it. Dimension. We said 8 times 0.25, and then we said 0.25. I'm gonna finish the sketch. It goes ISO on me. I am going to extrude this one, but I'm going to try and follow my drawing and extrude backwards. And I think it's 2 blocks, so it's a minus 0.5. Is that what you meant to do?
Yeah.
All right. So then I go back. I'm going to look and see. It looks to me like I need to do another set going up. So I do new sketch. I'm putting it right on top of there. Another rectangle. Now, it looks good, but it's got to be dimensioned. Here to there. Oh, it locked down at 0.25. It's fine. Finish. Extrude. Up. 0.25. All right, now I got that step right there. Let's go back and look at my my other example. Here it is. So you right there, Sebastian? So I've drawn this step. I haven't drawn anything up here. This is a little confusing, though. It's a weird shape. So if I'm counting this off, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. 5.5. There's that little half right there. And I got 5. How tall is it? Well, we're starting right here. So it's 1, 2, 3.5. That's weird, okay? So we said 3.5 tall, and we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 wide. All right, let's try it. Back to Fusion. I'm going to do another shape or sketch on here. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to lock it right on. And I'm going to actually hit tab and make that other one blue. And we said it's going to be 5.5 times 0.25. Got it. Let's finish the sketch. I have this little rectangle I can work with. That's perfect. Let's now extrude that guy up. And it's going to be 3.5 times 0.25. Ah, looks pretty good. I like that. Pretty slick. Now, if I grab my view cube, I need to start working on its backside over here. So I can just kind of move that around. It doesn't matter what angle I'm at as long as I can see the surface I want. I grab my new sketch. I slap it on the back. And now it flips around for me. That's perfect. I don't have to do anything. It's going the right way. Now, let's go back and take a view of what we're making. Well, the whole slab came out one thick. And that's what we did. One thick. But if we go up, 2 solid blocks up here got extruded out. It looks like, how many? 2.5. 1, 2.5. Let's go back there. I'll lock onto this corner to this corner. I don't know my numbers. Okay. I know that top number is correct. The 1375. I'm going to lock that on there. Let's go back to my, and we said the height of this guy looked like 2, 1, 2. All right. And the extrusion is 2.5. 1, 2.5. So dimension here to here, it's too big. It's at 0.62. I want 0.5. Finish. Extrude this guy this way. And my dimension, we said, is 2.5 times 0.25. Fit home. Oh, does that look good or not? I don't know. No?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's a slightly different view. I think I got it. I feel pretty good. It's definitely confusing when they use half blocks, but I'm going to say it's pretty good. Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to come back with one more sketch on the front face. Circle anywhere. All right. And that circle has a diameter of 1 block. Diameter is the default for fusion for circles, 0.25. Now I've got it the correct size. Now, one little side note I want to teach you. There are 2 main types of dimensioning that we do in fusion. S and L. What do you think a type of dimension is that would start with S or L? Let me know. Great, that's good. I like that. Look at the dimensions of something. What do dimensions tell you?
Size.
Wait, one more time.
You say size.
You're half there. Size, right? I thought you said side. I'll give you credit anyway. Size, right? Dimensions tell us how big something is. What's the L? A general term. Size is general, right? How big? How small? What's a general term for L? No, that's too specific. Longness. That's a good word. I like that. No, so S and L. So we want to know how big something is and where it is. How big is that hole and where it is? Location. Size and location. So it's a 0.25 hole. Where is it located? It's in the middle left to right. So that is going to be 5.5 blocks divided by 2. That's tricky. So dimension the center point to the side. It is 5.25 divided by 2. Oh, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? Let's check out my math. 5.5 divided by... Oh, I know why. Here's my math mistake. Check this out. 5.5, it should have been like this. Hold on. 5, parentheses 5 times 0.25 divided by 2. What's going on here? Divided by 2. There it is. Right there in the middle. Did I do that right? 5. Oh, I didn't. It's 5.25. Look at this. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. Watch it move to the right. There we go. There's my answer. Now, off the top or off the bottom, it looks like from this to here is 1.5 blocks to the center. So it's 1.5 times 0.25. There it is. Finish. Extrude. I like to push and pull things here. I'm going to pull it this way. Distance through all. That's a little cheat. I don't even have to know my number. I just want it to be a hole. So through all. And I'm done. I can click off of it. I can come up here. There's that hole. And there she is. I move it all around. It's messed up. I hit the home button. I am going to save. Shape number 2. Save it. I'm going to right click on it. Physical material. Who remembers what this one is? High density black rubber. I've never used that before. I was trying. Oh, there's rubber. There's black rubber. I don't see any high density black rubber. What do you think? Do you guys see it?
Be under H.
It would be. It's alphabetical. It's a good call. I didn't think of that. Let's see. E. H. No. So we have to go with black rubber. I think that's our best call for this. I'm going to drag and drop it. Turns it black. Hit close. Right click on shape 2. Properties. Close general. Close manage. Open physical. Again, our material density is 5,376 ounce masses to cubic inches. I think the problem is this ounce mass. We might do some factor labeling to convert out ounce mass to pounds. That might be our issue there. So I'm going to close this. Now, unfortunately, let's move a little closer. I'm opening up my sketches so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sketches. I am going to right-click, properties, close general, close manage, open physical, put that there. I do not like how blurry this is. I'm kind of disappointed in that. We might have to find a workaround, but I'm ready to do a snip. Whoops, new snip. Showing my browser. Yeah, that's one thing we could do. We could do a snip of that this might be our workaround, guys. Close that. You guys could do 2 snips. Snip here. Give me this guy. Shows the name. I got to see the name. That's one snip. And then do a new one here. We'll do this. We'll close that. Now it's back to its normal look. This black rubber does not show up well. And then we could do a snip of the browser and the part like that. Okay? So that would be one way to get this not colored light blue. All right. So this part is done. All set. You can see the hole through there. If you want to turn this to show the hole before you take your picture, I'm fine with that. Okay, that's good. All right, so the next step I have to do for this is going to be what size box does it come in? All right, let's go back to our drawing. The overall dimensions, we already know the bottom one is 8. How tall does this get? Well, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 tall. How deep is it? It is 1, 2, 3, 4 deep. 8, 4, and 5.5. All right. So I have this. I'm going to save it again. Okay. I'm going to do a new design. I'm going to do a new sketch on that face. A box. We know my bottom dimension is 8 times 0.25. We said my side dimension was 5.5, right?
Yeah.
5.5 times 0.25. Finish. Extrude that way. Minus, we said 4.
Yeah.
0.25 times 4. Do not forget to, I'm going to save it first. I'm going to name this, shape number 2 stock. Oops. Stock. All right, I'm going to save it. The only thing it doesn't have right now is physical material. Down to find my black rubber. Drop it. Save it. Save it. Now I've got both files ready to go. I'm going to need, right click, I'm going to need this math right here. Close general, close manager, open physical. I'm going to need this information here. All right. It's going to come in handy later. So part of your grade is going to be drawing stock boxes. That's easy, right? Length, width, height, done. Rectangle, extrude, add material, done. All right. So let's go back to classroom here. Stop sharing, meet, stop recording.